right.
Well, Shab Elawar, great to see you.
Good to see
And
you always.
I've got a great question for you. Many clubs don't have an international service committee. Why is that an important element of a club?
Well, I tell you from my experience, I came to a club and they didn't have international business. So they said, "You're a foreigner. You fit in like an international service perfectly." So I took it on. But you know what? That really changed my life because now we can bring the international community into our club. When I did the first grant, it was matching grant before, to 1997. So I asked the district governor, I said, I would like to do this grant. This is my first grant. I didn't know what I'm doing, but I'd like to do this. How much do I get in money? Said, I'm going to give you $3,000. It's a great grant. So I invited him. I invited a couple of people and stuff, and we're sitting. I said, okay, so what do we do now? He said, well, I checked your giving, and your giving was zero, the whole club, zero over the years. So I'm not going to give you 3,000. I'm going to give you 1,000. So now I'm learning about foundation, right? So as international director, I went and invited the guy who was doing the global grant, I mean the matching grant with me. And I tell you what, within 4 years, our giving to the foundation went from zero to $525 per member. So here is the importance. The importance is that when we start inviting these international people to our club to talk about who we are, who we really are, we're Rotary International. So now you bring the international to the club, then the people see that there are some communities that need us. Our communities are well fed, well everything. We take everything for granted. We have everything available for us. But we go to other countries. You're in Mexico, and that's our neighbor right here. And your neighbor should be always in good shape, and they're not. So what's international to them is is community to us,
Yeah,
and what community to us, to them is international to us. So what's the difference? We're all Rotarians, and the international will bring us together, and that will bring peace across the nations, across the borders, and in ourselves and across to everybody.
absolutely. So you're saying that when you started on your international committee project, you found that the best way to enhance it was to bring more work and donations to the foundation through your club.
Right.
And how do you recommend um, a club who does not have international get started? Because they may not be as outgoing as you are. What would be the way you would start?
Well, you see, this conference is an example of collaboration on a district level.
Yep.
Okay, so now I wish we can see over here that all of us, everybody in this conference, 4 districts, are roaming together from one table to another, meeting each other and greeting each other. What? A club might not have an international director, so they can meet someone who have prominent in their district and have an international director
Great point.
and say, how can we join you
That's a great point.
on your project? We would like to enhance that in our club because let's face it, Bangladesh, Nepal, India, Africa, they're all increasing in membership. Why? Because they do global grants, they do service projects across the world. So, so the international element in the club, it really makes the members that they are needed. Maybe they are not needed in a local level, but they know they are needed somewhere else where they really need
That is a
our
great,
help.
great point. And Shab, you gave me a whole bunch of resources to use for my international growth. Would you mind if I shared them with our audience?
It is made to share.
Okay.
See, we were trained in Rotary International as district resources network. So, and then I'm one of them that put these resources together. So our people in our district can use it. Now other districts are using it also, and they're giving me the credit for it. I see it on their website. Please share it because the more our member knows, the better they will serve.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shab Elawar,
Well,
thank you so much.
thank you very much.
Great
You're,
comments.
you're, you're an example also of people expanding their knowledge beyond the district.
I
You're
try.
in Mexico Club, but nevertheless, you're here, you're crossing the borders, and then you bring in international to your club and also international to districts.
Thank
So
you, my friend.
thank you very much. You
Now
have a
we've
great
got Bricia.
Yes.